Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Lost Ark. I've been playing on the Russian server, mainly because it's easy to access and it's easy to make an account, and all you really need is to use exit lag to launch the game in Russian, and then you're able to have access to the game and play it, so it's really nice. So I'm going to teach you how to make an account in this video and how to get the English patch and get everything running so that you can do it too. So first of all, it's quite simple. You need to make an account. So you want to go to mail.ru over here, and then on the top left corner right here, you're going to click make an account. If you're using Google Chrome, you can simply right click and then translate to English. Once it's translated into English, you'll see that this is create mail. You click on it, and then you just fill in all these details. So over here, you will need to fill in a phone number. However, don't worry, you don't have to have a Russian phone number. You can have a Canadian phone number, a US phone number, it doesn't matter as long as your phone actually works. If you don't want to use your actual phone number, you can also use those online virtual phones. However, if you use that, after they say that they're calling you, you have to click that you did not receive the phone call. There's a little button that you have to click on it. And once you click on that, then they'll send you a text message. Then when they send you a text message with the verification code, you simply type it in and boom, your email address will be confirmed and it will be created. Once you've created this email address, then you can go to the Lost Ark website, which is la.mail.ru. And on the top right here, you click on this and you can log in right here. You're just going to fill in your details and you can log in. If you don't want to log on to the website, that's perfectly fine as well. You can just download. And what this is going to download is going to download the game client. The game client is this little Rubik's Cube looking thing, and it's just going to install this client. Once this client is installed, you're going to notice that this is going to have Lost Ark, and instead of play, it's going to have a install button or a download button. You're simply going to click this button and it's going to start downloading. And in order to see the progress, you're simply going to look at the bottom left down here. You'll see that there's a little bar over here that'll start loading, and you just let it download. So you can see here that I did not launch this game center with exit lag. So it says here that the Lost Ark is unavailable in my region because I did not launch the game using exit lag. However, when I do use exit lag and I launch the game, then it'll allow me to play, which is very nice. So we're going to wait until the game fully downloads. Once it's fully downloaded, you're going to notice that your interface over here is actually going to be in Russian. It's not going to be in English like how mine is. So how do we change it to English? You're going to go to this website and download this program called Fan Translated English Patch. This will be in the description below. It's made by Lao Translation, and you're simply just going to download it right here. Download English Patch RU. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to extract it somewhere, wherever you want. I just put it in my downloads folder because I'm lazy. Then you open up Lao's translation, and then you double click here. And once that's done, this is going to pop open, and it's going to automatically try to detect where your Lost Ark is, where it's installed. If it's not installed in the folder or the game folder that it detects, you simply click browse and then you find where it is, and then you just double click. So the folder that you want to find will look like this. There's game icon, goop, EF game, and binaries. And then you simply say okay. And then next thing you want to do is you want to click on English. You're going to click on English, and then it's going to start downloading the patch first. And then once it downloads the patch, then it's going to start applying the patch. And you're going to just wait until it's fully done, and boom. You're going to know when the patch is working or not when the English background turns green. And the next thing you want to do is you want to click on Translate the Game Center. So when you click on Translate Game Center, it's going to tell you to quit the launcher first. So you simply just close the launcher right here. You go exit, and then you click Translate Game Center, and it's going to load again. And then once that's done, you double click on this and it'll all be in English and you'll be all good to go. So keep in mind, in order for the English patch to work, you need to have this window open, because the moment you click this close button, you'll notice that it's going to restore the original files. So once you close this, it's going to make everything back into Russian in the game. So you need to keep this window open when you launch the game, especially when there are updates. Like you can see right now that there is an update of 35 megabytes. When there are updates, make sure to close this. Make sure to close it so it reverts all the files back to Russian, and then download the update. If you don't do this, there's a chance of the files being corrupted. So now that we've covered how to make an account, how to download the game, and how to translate it into English, next is how to actually get into the game or get past the region lock. So in order to get past the region lock, you will need to use a VPN of some sort. I recommend Exit Lag because I am sponsored by them and the program works very, very well for me. So first of all, you're going to simply find Lost Ark. You're simply going to type Lost and you're going to see Lost Ark RU. Once this is popped up, I use Moscow 2. However, you can select whatever server is best for you. And then after that, you're going to cancel that and you're going to minimize game. And what you want to find is Game Center. The reason why you need to find Game Center over here is because you need to override the IP block in order to actually launch the game. So you have to find the Game Center. Once you find that, you tick the little red button over here. And again, you can select whatever server. Again, I use Moscow 2. So when they have the red dot, it means that they are active. And when you launch those programs, it'll tunnel everything through exit lag and it'll work. If you don't have exit lag, you can simply use the link below. You'll get 3 days free trial. And if it works very well for you and you like it and you want to continue to play Lost Ark on the Russian server, you can use my referral code keroppi, which is KEROPPI, to get 20% off on any of your purchases. So it's not just a one-time purchase. You can purchase it multiple times and it will keep giving you that 20% discount. It's very, very good. Just remember, when you launch exit lag over here, to have the client closed. You want to have Lost Ark closed, you want to have the launcher closed when you open up exit lag. The main reason for that is because you want the game as well as the launcher to tunnel through exit lag, so you need to close the application first. Once that's done, you open up exit lag, you make sure everything's set up, then you double click on your game over here, and boom, now the launcher is going to think that you're tunneling through Russia. So you can see now it doesn't say that the game is unavailable in my country, blah blah blah. I can just download the patch over here if I want. So once the game has been fully updated, next thing you want to do is you want to open up your English patch and then make sure to click the English thing. It'll automatically start patching the thing again. And once this is all done, you're simply going to click play. So you can see here as I click play, it's currently on maintenance, so I'm not able to play the game. So we'll be back when maintenance is done. And we're back after a couple hours. Maintenance is finally over and we're gonna play the game now. So as I said before, remember, before you launch the game, before you press play, you need to launch the Lao translator thingy. Click on English, it'll say applying patch. Once it's done, you'll notice that the background of the English thing will turn green and it'll say success. Once this is done, you keep this open, do not close it. You can click the minimize here and I'll just minimize it, or you can just leave it on your desktop like what I do. And then you click the play button. Remember, you need exit lag to be open at this time when you do so. So now it's going to be checking, it's going to tell you it's logging in. This will pop up, you say yes, I agree, and then now it says game is starting. And boom, you'll notice if it's English, because you'll see the status, it'll say low or high or whatever based off the population, it'll be in English. So I play on this server over here, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, I play on this server. So if you do want to play with me or find me, you could definitely come on this server. And here's my character, it's keroppi. Click on it and you click on start game. The voice acting and everything will still be in Russian. You can change it to Korean if you want. However, I just kept it as Russian because I don't mind the Russian too much. And you'll see that all of the items are all in English. My stats, my character information, my strength, vitality, critical, it's all in English. As well as my combat skills. Combat skills are also all in English, as well as the quest dialogue. The quest dialogue is a little bit like broken English, but I mean, it's not too bad. You can get by. You don't really need to actually read the quest or understand what the hell's going on. And my ping's not too bad. Like my ping's like 200, 250-ish. It usually shows up at the bottom left down here. However, I don't know what triggers it. But yeah, that's it for me today. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, I would appreciate a subscribe, or if you want to go the extra mile, please consider becoming a member. Speaking about members, I'd like to thank Overgamers, Yatogami, Arisoya, Gonzola, Jeremy Chen, Nyana, Pearl Style, Lina Ren, Toots McGee, Solar Hero, ST Sin2, as well as Key for supporting the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome?